It's 3:34 and I don't need no more. You can call it what you want, but
Hello, and thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel, blissfullysinglebean.com. I don't know how you got here, but like every other person on these internets, yes, I am trying to tell you something. I am a resume writer. I will write a banging resume for you. No, seriously. If you're a grown-ass adult working in these here Americas, you should have a resume prepared and ready to go because, listen, I work in corporate in America, and anytime I can hear thank you for your services. So my information is in the description box. Please email me. I can take a look at your resume and give you a free evaluation. Trust me, you will not regret it. Please visit my blog, www.blissfullysinglebean.com. Say that 3 times. But anyway, it's a blog where you kind of see my personality. I kind of talk. It's a lifestyle blog. You know, I'm a single mom of 2, single homeowner. Woo-hoo. You know, just talking home improvement, do it yourself. You know, quirky life lessons that I've learned and laughed at along the way to keep from crying. So please do check it out. Okay. So I am reviewing Ready to Love Season 2, Episode 3. And it was a good episode, but there was really a lot going on. A lot of group dates, a lot of mixers, a lot of the group dynamic, and seeing all those personalities at one time in one room. It was a little bit much to absorb, but it was a good episode. It was. So all the single folks who are left at the house, Tommy throws a brunch for them to get together, and of course he reiterates, you better make these love connections. Make these love connections, or you will find yourself out. Okay, so everyone's talking, getting to know each other. Jimmy Jones thinks it's a great idea to have a brunch because food, it brings people together. We're watching you, Jimmy Jones, because we don't trust you. I know I don't trust you. I got my good eye on you. So anyway, Mario, tall chocolate, notices Tandy. I like Tandy. Tandy is beautiful. I think she's gorgeous. She has this beautiful natural hair. She's a singer, okay? She presents a little bit older. She's not old. She's 42 and 40. We're only 2 years apart, so she's not by any means old. But she does present a little bit older than what she looks like. But no, I like her. I'm here for her. I'm here for them. Listen, I'm looking for couples to root for. So yeah, I'm rooting for Mario and Tandy. I think they're a good look. I like them together. Reva's having a conversation with Kerry. Kerry is 51, and Kerry is a pharmaceutical salesperson. God. Last episode, Tom was trying to figure out which guys to, kick off the show. And he was asking Angie about Kerry. And Tom said, do you like him? She said, no. She said, he looks like my father's friend. Yo, daddy's friend? Oh my God, I fell the hell out. I thought that was very mean, but, painfully accurate. Anyway, just give Kerry a chance. I think Kerry may be the oldest guy there, so if he might not, it's a shame to say, but these 33 and 34-year-olds running around here, I don't think they'll connect with Kerry like that. But we'll see. He's having a conversation with Reva. And Kerry asked Reva, what are the top 3 things that are important to you? So Kerry goes, my family, I think she said my church, and the third one is busting a nut. Oh my God. She said bust a nut, like busting nuts. Women, I'm sorry, for the 8 people watching this video, women don't generally talk like that, especially when we're just trying to get to know a guy. Busting nuts. Let me tell you something. The guys that I know are not complex creatures. They're not the great communicators. They don't read subtext very well. They don't do the subtext thing. So when I tell a guy that I know, something important to me is busting a nut, oh, she's DTF. She's ready to get it. What's up, mother? Where the drawers at? Like, you're giving the guy a wrong impression when you say that, which comes to bite her in the ass next episode. But remember this conversation. I thought it was so tactless and classless and just barbaric for her to tell a man busting a nut is important to her. Okay, if sex is important to you, I feel like there is a way that you can say it that's a little bit softer, that's a little bit kink, you know. A healthy sexual relationship is very important to me. A strong physical connection. I would say that's my top three. You see how I said that and it didn't read whore? You see? Yeah, Reva, I got my eye on you. Ugh, tacky. Anyway, so Alexis is one of the top two that all the guys want. She's having a conversation with someone, and Michael is fake ass Alex from season one, Mr. Chocolicity. So he comes to break up the conversation because he wants to get his time in with Alexis. Yeah, Alexis is not feeling him. Alexis is just Mike does come off as he doesn't come off as awkward, but he doesn't come off as having a lot to say. I think at one point he said to Alexis, "Yeah, you look like you make good wifey material." How does a woman look like she makes good wifey material? What does that look like? What does a good wife look like exactly? Because she's pretty? You know how many messed up pretty wives are out there, man? Go sit down. So I think Mike just didn't have anything to say to the girl. She sensed that, and Alexis was like, "Check, please." She wasn't interested. She didn't want anything he was selling, nothing he was serving. So Nina is the awkward massage therapist or masseuse that I wish was sent home before the show even started. She pulls Brent to the side. You know Brent, tall, handsome, chocolatey, salt and pepper hair. So she pulls him to the side, and Brent does a good job talking to Nina, I will say. Because if I was the Brent, I would be like, "Girl, just keep moving to that one. Don't stop over here." He gives her a chance at conversation, and I don't think Brent is attracted to her by any means, but he does peel away at her layers a little bit, like tries to get a little bit deeper emotionally with her. So he asked her, "Are you a parent?" She said, "Yes, I am a parent. I'm a single mom." He said, "How's your relationship with your dad?" She said, "But you don't have a relationship." And he was like, "Why?" She was like, "Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that." And she starts crying. The tears start coming out. And I'm like, "Girl, what are you crying for?" And she's saying it's unfortunate how, you make a life, with your baby's father, and y'all can't even talk to each other. And I mean, it's nice. I guess it's nice seeing Nina display some kind of humanity through the tears and feelings and everything. But as a single mom with two boys myself, I'm like, "Girl, what are you crying for?" I don't talk to my baby's father unless I'm trying to arrange a date for me to drop the kids off to see him. I rarely talk to the guy. Maybe, I get a Happy Mother's Day from him. I'll shoot him over a Happy Father's Day. But at the end of the day, we don't talk at all. And you know what? We're perfectly fine with that. If someone's asking me, "Hey, Sabine, when was the last time you talked to him?" No, we don't talk. And I'm not, crying. I'm not. The waterworks are not coming out over it. So the fact that that can touch such an emotional spot in Nina, yet another reason why you may not be fit for this show, Nina. I don't. Yeah, I don't see it for you. So we pan over to Terrell, trying to shoot his shot with Devon, and yeah, Terrell was a little bit gross. I'm wondering what happened to being a gentleman when it comes to talking to women, like chivalry. He's talking to Devin, and he was talking about the twins, and she was like, "The twins? The twins? Oh, the twins!" He's talking about her boobs. She was like, "No, thank you. Thank you. No, I'm not feeling." She was like, yeah, cut off from the conversation since then. Terrell's coming off as, maybe this is not for you, because, again, getting to try and know each other, it can be a really awkward situation, but he just didn't seem like he had the right words to say, and Devin was not here for it by any means. So after Nina cries about the whole baby daddy not talking to her situation, she moves on from, Brent moves on from her and starts talking to, I think he starts talking to Angie. Angie's the 37-year-old author or publisher. Yes, he starts talking to Angie. So, let's come up, whatever. And then Aisha comes in, honey. Aisha's like, "I haven't spoken to Brent all brunch," and he was who I was initially wanting. Aisha comes right in like a boss. Usually I don't like forward women because I feel like women were supposed to be a little bit reserved, a little bit softer, but she came in guns a-blazing, honey, and Angie did not know what to do with Aisha's energy. She did not know. Angie just put her tail in between her legs and exited stage left. All right. Aisha was like, yeah, good. I would not do well in these dating competitions because my reaction would have been Angie's reaction. You're coming real hard. I cannot compete with that kind of energy. I am going to leave. I can't do these dating shows. I'm a 40-year-old woman. I keep saying one because my birthday's in June. I tend to add a year ahead so I don't get shocked when I turn the year. I am a 40-year-old woman, 41 in June. And I still have the ugly duckling syndrome. I do. I carry it with me. So I cannot compete in a house full of women because in the back of my mind, if I like a guy, he's not going to choose me. He's going to choose the Devon or the Alexis. Okay, I can't do that to myself. So when Angie all skirts away, with her tail in between her legs, I'm like, sis, I understand. But I do like Aisha's moxie. Aisha was like, I want that one. I'm going to break this shit up. And that she did. I like her. So now we have another group date. Oh God, so exhausting. Anyway, this group date was at the potting plant, and I will say this. This is what I just miss living in New York. I'm telling you, like, I'm ready to, if I played the lottery and I won $200,000, I would sell my house and just fly off somewhere and create a new life. No, because I'm saying, when you watch, these reality shows, it's set in Atlanta. Atlanta's already the Black Mecca. I'm in New York on Long Island. Like, the venues are not there for people like me. Like, to find a venue like that, the potting plant, it looked like a nice restaurant, very grown and sexy vibe. They can eat some food. They can, make little plans. It just seems like, oh my God, it seems like a nice way to spend my Saturday with, fellow 40-year-olds, And I just don't have that on Long Island. Long Island's a suburb. I don't have that here, and I doubt if I took the train an hour and 20 minutes into Manhattan City, I would find that either. So it gets kind of annoying, like watching that. It's like, don't get annoyed. You just got to make a decision on your life, all right? So I'm sorry, I digress. But that looked like a very nice venue, the potting plant. She invites Alexis, Angie, Brent, Jimmy Jones, and I'm sorry, when I say she, Kimber. Kimber was the one that put the date together. And I will say, I'm very surprised that she invited Alexis. Alexis does show up. She shows up late. But I'm surprised that she invited Alexis because last episode, Kimber mentioned when she saw Alexis talking to Jimmy Jones, because Kimber likes Jimmy Jones. When she saw Alexis talking to Jimmy Jones, Kimber was like, oh my God, is Alexis going to be my competition? Girl, Alexis is everybody's competition. Everybody likes Alexis. And Devon, yes! She's your competition. Trust and believe. So, yeah, I was surprised that she invited Alexis. I don't know if it's a production thing or whatever, but I wouldn't have invited Alexis as. I'm not going to bring the competition around. That is just not strategic. So anyway, Alexis walks in a little bit late, and everyone's like, hi. Jimmy Jones' face was like, Alexis, yeah, Jimmy Jones is here for it. Like, his face just lit the fuck up. And it's like, Kimber, yeah, I would be worried. But not so much, though, because, Alexis is settling in, and Terrell spills the beans that Jimmy Jones gave Alexis a heart. And Alexis is taken aback. Alexis was like, I didn't say anything about Jimmy giving me the heart. I think Jimmy is talking. Turn off. She is absolutely turned off by that. Meanwhile, Jimmy Jones is looking like, well, I can take the heart back. Just kidding. He's not country like that, but he gives me a very slick car dealer, snake oil salesman vibe. And in my head, that's the way these shysters talk. But yeah, Jimmy Jones, yeah, I think he's in, not hot water. I think Alexis is kind of over it by now. So I think Jimmy Jones lost his chance with Alexis. Whatever. I think Kimber deserves a chance with Jimmy Jones anyway. Everybody likes Alexis. So they have their, nice get together. It was a cool scene. Loved the venue, the potting plant. I just loved it. Really nice. So the next scene is Michael and Devon go on a date. Michael is the dark-skinned Alex from season 1, Mr. Chocolicity. But unlike Mr. Chocolicity, he didn't have any of the charm. Not any of it. He's talking to Devon, and they go on a date. And I don't think Devon likes Michael. I think even before she sat down, she was over it. And Michael just didn't have much conversation for her. She wasn't here for it all. She made the decision. Thank you for your services, cause I don't want it. Yeah, they did not make a love connection. Um, Angie and Zaria Mita. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. When I'm taking these notes, I have to write a lot neater because I'm writing so fast, and I'm writing like see what I'm saying. Yes. So now we have another date. Angie and Mario meet up to kind of get to know each other. So this is a one-on-one. I wish the show had a lot more one-on-ones. The group dynamics were a little bit too much for me. So they meet up, and it's going okay. And then they start talking about marriage. And then Angie says, well, I believe in the institution of marriage. She keeps saying the institution, the institution, the institution. And Mario's like, why do you keep saying that, the institution of marriage? She's like, because I'm not very religious. And he's like, oh, well, do you believe in God? She didn't say she doesn't believe in God. She didn't say that. She said she wasn't religious. And I understand exactly where Angie is coming from. I do. I am a church girl. I was born and raised in a church, and not a regular church. If you guys know what the Pentecostal religion is, that shit is serious. Like, no perm, no weaves, no makeup. You can't go to the movies. You can't wear pants. You can't get your ears pierced. A bitch didn't get her ears pierced until I was like 20 and in college. That shit is fucking retarded, okay? I understand where she's coming from. I have a relationship with God. I consider myself very spiritual. I curse. Yes, I do. I'm ratchet. Yes, I do. Do I drink wine? Like a fish. But I have a relationship with God. I pray when I mess up. Please forgive me for my sins, God. Holy Spirit, change me. Make me the person you want me to be. And in time, God will do what he needs to do with blissfully single Sabine. Okay? But don't tell me, don't make the implication because I'm not religious and I'm not gonna not wear weave because I don't think wearing weave prohibits you from a life in heaven. Don't come at me like I don't believe in God. But at the same time, I think Angie, again, another case of being a little bit too forward. I think there was a softer way she could have said it, and I think she could have delved a little bit deeper. When I say I'm not religious, this is exactly what this means. But when she came out, I'm not religious. I'm not religious. When he asked her, well, do you believe in God? I'm not getting into all of that, but I'm not religious. She didn't specifically say she was an atheist, but the way she kind of shut down the conversation. You hear that? That's how quiet it got. Awkward. She was like, let's eat. Scene wrap. Yeah, there will be no Angie and there will be no Mario. Now I'm seeing with Angie. Angie's getting in trouble. Angie she's not making a connection. Yeah, not looking good for her. So, oh God, another group date. Another one. And another one. It was nice though. It was nice. They went on this long trolley looking thing where they had to bike to keep it going. There were drinks. Nice times to be had. It looked like they were having a lot of fun. So Ashima was on this one. Awkward massage therapist or Masseuse Nina was on this one. Tanya was there. Mario was there. And Kerry, 51, pharmaceutical salesman, looking like somebody's daddy's friend. He was there. So, they're vibing. And at first, everything was, going well. But then things turned a little bit left, At first, they started asking, well, who are you feeling? Who are you feeling? Who are you feeling? And Kerry says that she is, not Kerry, Ashina says that she is feeling Daniel. Yes, his name is Daniel. And I feel like Daniel kept her from being eliminated last episode because a couple of people threw out, we don't need Ashima. But Daniel was like, I really hope she doesn't get eliminated. I do hope that she stays. So I think she stays because of Daniel. I think they're cute together. As a comedian, I didn't think she was going to find anyone that she can connect with, but I'm glad she does make that connection. So Ashima says, I really like Daniel. And Kerry, 51, says, well, let me tell you something, a secret. Don't tell nobody I told you now, sweetheart. Daniel really likes you. He said so. She was like, really? And so someone asked, how do you know? And then Nina jumped in and said, oh, well, they went to lunch together or something like that. Tandy was like, "Oh, girl, don't be doing no dry snitching over there." So essentially Tandy called Nina a dry snitch, which I think Tandy was joking. I didn't think she was like really talking about you a snitch on like Proctor level or Lakeisha level. I don't think she was, or Takashi level. Like, I don't think that's where Tandy was going with the comment. But awkward ass Nina got so mad, and the two were going back and forth, and Nina just went completely left with it. Listen, Nina was like, don't be coming. You don't tell a black woman she a snitch. Bitch, I am from St. Louis. St. Louis is the highest murder capital in the world. Bitch, who are you talking to? Now we're talking murder? Because now I'm taking that as a threat. Now it's time to, wait, I can't take these off, but they were supposed to be earrings. No. How do we get from, how did it get to this level? See, that's what I don't like about Nina. Very awkward energy. Now you're talking about murder because you guys got into a disagreement over some comment about snitching. I am so over Nina. Bitch, go back to St. Louis and get with one of them murdering niggas over there because this is not your show. Like, what kind of dumb ass shit? But anyway, Mario was like, Tandy, that's why you have to be next to me. At the end of the day, they argued, but Tandy actually ended up getting closer to Mario because Mario respected the fact that she handled it in a grown way. So, Simon, can you go get Timmy across the street? Thank you. But Tandy handled it a grown way. But I was like, murder capital of the world. You sound like you threatening me. Now, and that's not something I take lightly, because I'm from Brooklyn, and we take a threat very seriously, Miss Nina. Go ahead on somewhere. I don't like Nina. I just don't. All right, we got the second and thankfully last mixer of the episode. And this is the elimination round. God, please send Nina home. I don't want to see her on my screen. I can't root for her. No. So they're going to eliminate a girl. They're going to eliminate a guy. And who was on the chopping block? Was it, who was on the chopping block? Oh, before that. Okay. So before that, they're at this last mixer and oh God, I do not want to do this review all over again. All right, they're at this last mixer, and of course, Nina is off to the side by herself, sulking about the whole situation that happened with her and Tandy. And somebody mentions to Chica what happened between the two, and Chica was like, "Oh, I'm a dead this right now. And I'm like, that's what I'm like. That, oh my God, that male patriarchy hierarchy nonsense. Who told you had to step in and resolve whatever it is between these two women?" So he steps in. He gets the ladies together. The ladies did eventually get together, but then Ashima, the comedian, was in the background. She was like, "Nah, Chica, you can chill. Like, they're working it out. Like, we don't need a man to bring them together." And he just pops off on Ashima. I was clutching my pearls. Like, are you about to hit this woman? Because he got so mad. I'm like, Chica, first of all, it was not that serious. Second of all, Ashima was right. Nina and Tanya could have, mended their own fences. They didn't need you in between. Like, you're kind of asserting yourself like a girl in the situation. And no, it didn't look cute. It did not look cute at all. I wasn't here for it. So, Chica gets mad and, storms off, whatever. And I'm like, Chica, I don't think this may be the environment for you. I think you need someplace a little bit rough, like your barbershop, to go find a woman. But this show may be, I don't know. His days are numbered. He's rough, and he hasn't made a connection with anyone in the house. He's been kind of floating along. So I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it far. I hope he doesn't make it far. So a woman's being eliminated and a man's being eliminated. The man that was eliminated was Michael, 40-year-old truck driver, fake ass Alex from season 1, and I can see that he just didn't bring much to the table. He really wasn't. He wasn't able to connect with the other women, so I can see that. Now the girls are up for elimination. Angie's on the chopping block, which I'm not surprised about, and then Nina's on the chopping block, and Nina You Are Ready to Love. Damn! Nina makes it another damn week. I cannot stand it. And yes, Angie didn't connect with anybody, but I would have rather Angie over Nina because Angie seemed like she really did want it, but she just wasn't able to connect with a guy. Nina just seems like she doesn't want it. Oh my god. Good episode. I love these grown and sexy shows. Well, second episode down. Yes. Well, thank you for watching Blissfully Single Bean. Again, if you need resume help, look in the description box. I can hook you up. And pop in on my blog. Get some laughs. Get some do-it-yourself. Get some, travel stories. And trying to finish off the season. Reviewing was something I always wanted to do. So I don't want to be all over the place. I picked this show specifically, and I'm going to do all of the episodes to see if this is something that, I might want to do for more shows. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love every eyeball that has eyeballed this review. All right. I will talk to you guys later.